Hey guys, it's Sam. I have my Hobonichi order. This is not going to be a huge unboxing. So last year I ordered like more than I normally do and ended up selling some things, and then I also have some things that I never even used. So I really wanted to be smarter about my order this year and focus on what I think that I will use. I was also kind of disappointed that you couldn't get the English A6 at the same time as everything else. I think that this is the first time that has been split up, and I'm not really sure why, but so I would have ordered an A6 if it had been available. I'm also kind of disappointed that the box had like all of the FedEx stuff on it, and I don't know, like, do we need to keep these boxes? No. Do I still like to keep it? Yes. So it wasn't in the bag, it was just in the box. And then of course the part that I want to see is completely covered with FedEx stuff. There were some changes this year on like how they process things and not having holds, which I never did any of that. Also, like who they used for shipping, I believe that was different this year as well. But anyway, this was supposed to be here last week and it didn't show up until today. Today is Monday, and so my order is finally here and I just couldn't wait to share it with you guys. So there's grass mowing in the background, but I'm losing light. I just got off work. If you're interested in seeing what I chose this year from Hobonichi, stay tuned. All right, I kind of did a little bit different, a little bit of different stuff this year, so, but still a small order. So I'm hoping that I love everything. I was really excited. I don't generally use the nib that these come with because it's a little finer than I prefer, but I was really excited to see the color this year. There were a few years that I did not like the color at all. I liked last year's, that brown and navy, I think, right? And then this was like it's not like a light mint. I would say it's somewhere between that and like a sage green, and then this brownish color. And then it has the clear tip, so I really like this pen. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Let's find out. Oh, it's one of those little mini bags. How are you? How are you today? Okay. All right. Some paper to protect. And then my order. So, where should I start? I'll just start with this because it's there. So this year, I don't think this was the first year that these were offered, but I really liked this like neutral color cover. And of course, this is going to give away one of the things that I have in here. But I don't generally love the Hobonichi covers as much because they have, you know, those really big pen loops, and then they also usually have more bright colors, and they have all the pockets and stuff, and I just really wanted something simple, but I also wanted something with a closure. I did not like the color of the A6 for this, but I really liked this brown color for the cousin, so I picked this up, and it seems nice and simple. Just says have a nice day, and that's really cute, I think. So that would be the next thing then. So I got the English cousin, which the last time I tried a cousin, the English version was not available. I know that there are very differing opinions on the new Sanzen Tomoe River paper. Oh, that's cute. These are always cute. But if it's anything, like I suppose it's supposed to be like the sample that they sent last year, I'm actually looking forward to the change. I liked the way it felt better than the current Tomoe River paper, and so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what I'll do with, I have different thoughts about the cousin. Sometimes I feel like the A6 is just right, and sometimes I feel like the A6 is a little too small, and it's also possible, I don't know yet because I'm starting a new job on Monday, that I might need something like this for work. I might not need it at all. I might end up not keeping it, I don't know. But I wanted to experience the English cousin And, or did I order a cousin last year? I think maybe I did. It was the 2 books, the Avec. I'm not gonna put this through the front here because I don't want to bend it just in case I decide that I'm not gonna use a cousin. But that is nice and slim in profile. It has that pen loop. And I think that this is a very low fuss combination that if I go with a cousin next year, I think I'm gonna really like this. The next thing, okay, so I complained a whole lot last year about the week's colors because there was like nothing neutral that I loved and it made me really sad. This year, I feel like they did a little bit better. I didn't have still, like, there were a few years in a row where I was like, oh, there's a whole bunch of these that I would really like, and it was hard to narrow down my choice. And so this year I didn't even like the botanical one, which I had loved in years past, but I just wasn't crazy about the particular design of it. And so I passed on that one, and I ended up getting this navy weeks, and I got this one as like my backup because I wanted to try something else and I wasn't sure if I would love it. So this is in case I don't love this one. I'm gonna try the leather. So I hope that this color is as beautiful in person as it was on their website. I know that the leather one that comes like this with protection. And oh, are these like, no, they're not different. It was just turned the other way. All right. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. This is like the perfect olive green. Oh yeah, and I love that it's gold. It feels, I guess it feels, it almost has a more slim feel to it because I think that the leather seems just a little bit thinner than the hardback. All right, so, oh, these are prettier too. There's like a beige-ish one and then a green. And so I was kind of afraid of this one because I really want my Hobonichis to lay flat, which is why I ultimately didn't go with the sneaker. And let's bend this back a little bit. So yeah, I think with use, that's gonna work just fine. I didn't end up getting a mega at all this year, even though I could have gotten it with the navy, because I never end up using all of the pages. I love this. I love the way it feels. It's very nice. It's got some texture to it. I know that they like say on the website that it can like get wrinkles and stuff because it's leather. And I love the idea of not having to use a cover with this because the fabric, you know, stuff gets on it. So this I think is beautiful. This is just right up my alley. I wonder if you can use a cover with it. Let's see. One thing I will say, I went through my checkout like super quick because I was afraid of the little things that I did decide on that like they would sell out too quickly and then I wouldn't, you know, get what I wanted. And so I checked out really fast and forgot a couple of things that I was going to order, like a clear cover and a pencil board and all that jazz. So, oops. But let's see. This is probably not the one I want to do this with, but I mean, there's really no sense in getting the leather if you're not going to like let the leather be experienced, I guess, except for it's just the perfect color for me. So it's just a little smaller. Yeah, it is smaller. I wonder what about it is smaller because it fits in the cover very differently. Let's see. Is it just the thickness? Okay, so it's both shorter just by a smidge and less wide by just a little bit. So yeah, it just feels a little bit more compact and it's already lying flat. So that is super fabulous. So this is going to be my weeks for the year and I will have to pass this on to somebody else, I guess. Yeah, so I get really excited when the release comes out and I end up order in a bunch of stuff and then I don't use a bunch of stuff. And I was just like, I'm not going to do that this year. I'm just going to be chill, and I'm going to just order what I know I'll use, not order a ton of accessories. And then, of course, like I said, I ended up not ordering anything at all. But I'm liking the vibe of this whole situation. I really like this. Okay, so I'm pleased with what I have. I hope to incorporate the cousin into my planner lineup this year. I'm kind of craving something a little bit bigger, which is quite the opposite of what I've done the last several years. Shrink, shrink, shrink. I don't know what anybody would do with this little bag, but they always send something cute. Maybe I'll just tuck that away for when I sell the navy one. Anyway, did you already get your order? Did you get yours from the 1101 website, or have you shopped with another one of the stores? I've heard that the prices were a little bit inflated this year, so I don't know. I just go to the Hobonichi website as much as possible just because I like the ability to get the pen and such, but it's definitely not a have to situation. It's just a fun experience, and I like ordering straight from them when I can. But I'd like to hear what you guys ordered. I hope that you like my little unboxing for the year. It's simple, but just what I needed, I think. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here and don't want to miss out on future videos, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much as always for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye guys.